it's Esme, and today I'm going to be dressing my horses up for Halloween. So when I say dressing up, we're not going to be quite dressing them up, but we're going to be making Casper here into a beautiful unicorn. I think I'm going to give him a lovely rainbow mane. We'll see if the horn works. If not, you might have to be a Pegasus and draw some wings on him. And then for Joey, we're going to actually be making him into this really cool skeleton horse because Joey is darker. He's like a dapple, irony grey. So I thought that would be really super fun for today, yes, because tomorrow is Halloween. So anyway, Casper is a little bit dirty right now, so you're not really looking like a unicorn much at the moment. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is wash off his hooves, get them looking sparkling clean, and then tackle his mane, which is nice and knotty and dirty, and also all of the little muddy patches on him as well. Come on in, let's go and clean your hooves. Hoof cleaning time. Come on in. Good man. Off you pop. There we go. Got a hay net to keep you happy, hey? Alright, so I've just washed off Casper's hooves and he has actually lost a shoe. We think because it's so muddy at the moment that the mud has just sort of pulled it off. So I have already called the farrier today. So he will be coming in the next couple of days, which is good. Well done, Casp. So doesn't matter, we can have a 3-shoe unicorn, that's fine, you know. So he's a little bit muddy here, so I think the first thing I need to do is give him a big groom. So I'm gonna go and grab my grooming brushes and make you look a little bit more white and less like a bog monster. It's still got all the fluff on. Casper. Alright guys, I've just finished grooming and washing Casper because he was pretty dirty, but not too bad. He's been worse. But anyway, now he's a lot cleaner. He's still a little bit damp where I had to give him a little bit of a rinse off. But I cannot believe how quickly his coat has grown back. I swear, I only clipped him like a week or two ago and he's so fluffy again. Obviously not as fluffy as he was before, but still, that is a lot of growth there, Casper. Anyway, so the next thing I need to do is make him into a unicorn. So I actually have these really cool sort of chalk things that I will go and get soon and show you, but I think he's gonna look super cute with a rainbow mane. Alright, so I now have the hair chalk. So I've actually used this before on the horses. I've been using this since I was like little when I used to do camps, and on the last day of camp would always like dress up the horses, that kind of thing. This is really good because it washes in and out. It's not permanent at all, safe for animals, that kind of thing, because obviously, you know, I don't want to use anything nasty on them. So it's literally chalk, it washes in and out. They look quite cool, there's lots of different colours. I think I'm going to do rainbow. So I don't know what colour I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with red. So I think that looks like a red, and then do orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo violet. Might put some pink in there as well, even though I know that's not like a rainbow in the rainbow colour, but I think Casper will rock the pink as well. So let's start. I don't know if I should start from like top to bottom or bottom to top. I think I'm going to start here because he seems quite happy down there with his hay. So I'll start up here so I don't have to bother him. So let's hope this works. I've never done it in a mane before, but it's supposed to be for manes or hair. Oh my gosh, Casper, you look so cool with a red mane. Yeah, boy. Okay, I don't know how far, like how big to do the chunks. Maybe like plait chunks. So that sort of size, if I was plaiting. Should I do this little bit here? Yeah, why not? Let's do him too. Okay, next is orange. Okay. Oh no, I got it on in there. It's all right, it washes off. All good, orange next. Oh my gosh, wow. This looks so cool, I love it. This is like all my childhood dreams come true. The amount of times I've wanted a pet unicorn, and now I'll really have one. Okay, yellow next. Oh, that yellow looks so cool. kind of try and mix them together so it's kind of like an ombre look. Oh wow. Oh, I've done a lot of yellow, but that's fine. Okay, green next, I reckon. All right guys, next we have green. Oh my gosh, I'm just loving this. Okay, I'm gonna try and sort of ombre them together so it looks kind of seamless rather than like little chunks. But I can't promise how well I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh my gosh, Casper, you look so cool. The trick is, because as the mane gets thicker, you can't see it as much, so you need to do a little bit underneath as well. Oh, Casper, you're so cute. Casper, you've got like mermaid hair with the green. Oh, this is making me want to dye my hair funky colours. There we go. I reckon I'm gonna go for the teal next and really make it like colourful. It's gonna look fabulous. Oh, Casper's gonna be a fabulous unicorn. There we go, let's get that bit there. How cool is the mane looking? Like, come on. You can't say that doesn't look epic. Okay, the blue time. I might need to make this a bit wetter. Oh no, it's going on quite nicely. You really just need to saturate it with colour. I was worried it was going to look really pastel-y, but with the added water, it looks really good. Okay, you have to really make sure you cover everything because there are like lots of little white bits where I'm like, oh no, I didn't colour that bit in. But that's fine. Let's make that section a bit thicker. There we go. Funky mane. I'm gonna add a little tiny little bit. This bit can be added to the blue crew. I have this proper dark blue now, and I always think this colour is one of the best colours on Casper, like a dark royal blue. I just think it makes him pop so much. Like, I know, I just think it makes him look whiter and cleaner, because usually he's not that clean. But we're starting to get to the sort of thicker part of his mane, so it's getting a little bit more difficult. Yes. Yes. What is that grumbling? That's so cute. Anyway, Casper's adding to the conversation. I feel like I'm gonna get this chalk all over me though, but it's looking cool. I need to get so many pictures because I know it won't last forever. Though I don't know how long it will take for this to wash out though, so he might have a rainbow mane for a few days. Okay, so the next colour is purple. Again, I feel like this colour looks really nice on greys. I don't know if any, was it Horseland? There was like the grey horse with the purple, and oh my gosh, he was my favourite. I feel like he was the mean horse. I feel like if you didn't watch the programme, you're like, what is she going on about? But I don't know, like, because there was the black horse that had like the red tack, the pink, I think it was a skewbald that had pink tack. I think there might have been another skewbald with green tack. I can't remember, but I feel like that might have been where my matchy-matchiness came from, because all the horses had their own coloured tack, and that's pretty much like me with all of your stuff, hey? Because Casper's colour's kind of like purple. This is how dirty my fingers get in between. I feel like I look like Violet Beauregard from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because my hands are purple. I'm going violet. Okay, next we have plum. And again, I feel like this colour looks very nice on a grey. One of my fave colours. Almost the colour of my hoodie. I feel like my hoodie's more of like a lavendery colour. It's a little bit more... Ah, I broke it in half! No! And that was the really cute colour too. That's so sad. I'm gonna have to try and do what I can with this little stump that's left behind. Oh no, and it's the really thick part of his mane, which is really difficult to saturate with colour. I think you're gonna have to save the day. Oh no, I dropped him. Come on, out you come. All right, so we're now back to the start of the rainbow. We've got the red, and I think we might be able to get a bit of orange, a bit of yellow, maybe a bit of green. So I don't know what colour his forelock will end up being, just whatever colour I kind of get to. But leave your guesses in the comments below. I don't know, I think it might end up being like a greeny colour. We're almost at the top, it looks so good. I'm actually so happy with how it came out. I did not think it was gonna look this good. I thought it was gonna look awful. Casper's also got a curly mane, so it's quite difficult to actually get the hair chalk on. Also, horses have a lot thicker manes compared to humans, so I don't know if that's helping me or not, but we're getting there nice and slowly. It's just because it's so thick here, it's just getting it all covered, because there are so many little bits where I'm like, haha, you missed me. So Casper's pretty good at standing still. He hasn't been too fidgety or moved around like at all. He's very good. I think he's actually found it quite relaxing having his mane done. But like, you know, when you go to the hairdressers, it's quite relaxing and nice experience, you know, somebody playing with your hair, giving you a little bit of a hairdo, that kind of thing. But I'm not too sure what Joey will think. Thanks, Casper. I'm not too sure what Joey will think, because he's not the best at standing still, because he's quite a young horse. He's a little bit wriggly. He gets bored quite easily. If he has a hay net, he should be fine, but it'll be interesting to see what he thinks about becoming a skeleton. So there's that to look forward to later. But now I need to get a darker green. I think he might have a teal mane. That could actually look quite funky. I mean, forelock. But yeah, we will see. Unless I do his forelock like different colours, that could look cool. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see what happens when I get to that. Alright, so for the forelock, I've decided to do a mini rainbow. We'll see how well this turns out. Will it turn out awfully? Most probably. But do I have a vision? Yes. Will that vision be what I'm visioning? Probably not, but you know what? We're going with it. We're being adventurous today. Oh no, Casper, you're gonna break it. You're gonna get back up. Should I take him away from the food? I don't have a lead rope. Okay, Casper, away from the food. Where do you want him? Like, should I do a little circle? Okay, we're doing a loop, boy. Oh my goodness, we've got a unicorn in the house. Oh my goodness, look, you got a horn and everything. I'm actually so surprised how chill he is with the horn. I thought he wasn't gonna like it and we just weren't gonna use it in the end. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit droopy. There we go, that's a bit better. Oh, it's a bit heavier than we thought it was gonna be. It's a 3D printed horn. But we managed to get it on him. He does look like a unicorn. The head collar's a little bit big because I ordered it online a few days ago, because I thought if we get a white halter or head collar, then it will not look as much like he's got a horn attached to him. If you know what I mean, it'll look a bit more realistic. But yeah, so I think now we're gonna go and get some footage for the Halloween video that will be up tomorrow, which will be super fun, where Casper is gonna be featuring as a unicorn. So let's go and get some cool clips, hey? Good boy. Oh, you're so cute. You're so good. You're loving your outfit. Yeah? Let's make you a bit more central. Okay, let's go. Alright guys, it's now quite a bit later. We've had a drastic change in the weather, classic England. It's now super chilly, super cold, and very wet and rainy as well. So I thought I'd show you what Casper's looking like at the moment, because his rainbow mane's still there. It's just a little bit soggy and has made one side of him look a little bit more rainbow, not just his mane. So if I get him out, I need to get some treats. Casper! Come here, come and show everybody your mane. Oh my gosh, his head is just like rainbow. So after this I might have to give it a little bit of a scrub, a bit of a wash off and try and get that out of his mane. Part of me was like, oh my gosh, I should leave it in and see how long the rainbow lasts for. But because we have so much rain, and my horses like to stand out in the rain, even if they have the choice to come in their stables. That's why they've all got hay nets now, because they'll do anything for food. But no, the reason why they're in is because they've got the hay. If not, they'd be out munching the grass in the field. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to give them a bit of a wash later. I'll get some treats so you can have a better look, because it does look pretty wild. Ooh, minties. Come on, come over here and then Everyone can see your beautiful mane. Oh no, what's the farrier gonna think when he comes and puts your new shoe on if we can't get this out of your mane? Oh, it'll come out eventually. It's only chalk. Only chalk. You don't seem too bothered by it, do you, mate? Oh no, what's this on your forehead? I think that's just general dirt. Where you've been scratching on moss and logs and things. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You look wild. Oh gosh, you keep dropping the minties. There we go. You look wild. Absolutely wild with all that rainbow. It's so cute. Alright, so we did actually, before it started raining, manage to get some really cool clips of Casper as a unicorn for my Halloween video that will be up tomorrow. It is a little bit of a scary one or a spooky one, so if you're not into that kind of stuff, you've been warned. But anyway, I think you looked super cute as a unicorn, yeah? So anyway, now Casper has been transformed into a unicorn, next is to make Joey into a skeleton. I think he's gonna look so cool. Hey Jojo, your turn now. Yeah, your turn. Alright, so as it's raining, I'm just gonna take his rug off because he'll hopefully be nice and dry underneath here. Obviously his mane's a little bit, not his mane, his neck's a little bit wet. But I think that might actually help us because I found when I was putting on the rainbow chalk for Casper, it was so much better when it was a little bit damp. So I'll just take that off now. Good man. Also when he's, let's not put that in the water. Also, when he's wet, you can kind of see the colour difference. He looks so much darker, so I think the white for when I do the skeleton will really stand out. Also, little disclaimer, when I do the skeleton, will it look like a real skeleton? No. Will it be anatomically correct? Not at all, because I do not know much about the horse skeleton, but I've seen some pictures on Google. And hopefully my artistic abilities will make it somewhat look like a horse skeleton, but we will see. So anyway, I have my chalk. Oh no, this might be a fail. It's really not as standing out as I thought it would be, the chalk. So we're using a bit of face paint because the chalk wasn't really working very well. This is like a, don't worry, he won't have like a reaction to it, yeah. So we thought we'd have a little go with the face paint. So I've used face paint on my horses before for cool things and they've always been fine with it. So we should be nice and good. It washes off nice and easily. So I'm having a go at putting some bones on him. We're kind of struggling on this part of his leg where it's a bit hairier, but I thought, you know what, I'm using a paintbrush as well, which has never had paint on it before. It's a brand new one. Yeah, he's very inquisitive and is very interested in what I'm doing. But, oh, that's so much better you can see compared to what was there before. Okay, we're getting there, Joey, we're getting there. Can I do it here? No, we're not eating the face paint. We are not. Oh, he's just very into his hay, so he's moving a lot. Okay. We can do this, Joey. We've had lots of setbacks. We've had the rain and the wind. We've had the chalk that wasn't chalky enough. And now you look like you have random dots on you rather than a skeleton. But we can work with it and perseverance and we can get there. So I think a horse skeleton, like its vertebrae kind of goes down here. But, you know, don't take my word for it because there are probably way more qualified people out there that can tell you all about that. But I'm probably doing them a bit too far apart as well. But I thought with these kind of things, if it's too delicate and close together, it's just not gonna pop. And I'm just like, you know what? Big chunky vertebrae for you, Joey. Give you that span. Okay, down here. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. So because I was just thinking, instead of, you know, having to shower him or bath him, well, I probably will need to do that anyway before, but Joey needs clipping soon, so I could just clip it off. It is a bit lazy and I'm probably going to blunt my clippers by doing that because this is all chalky and stuff. It's not a bad idea if I can't wash it off, but it should wash off fine. It's only a little bit of face paint. And it's white as well. It's not like it's rainbow colours like Casper's, which might stay on a bit longer, but we will see. There we go. Okay, in true Halloween vibes, we are now currently in a thunderstorm. So we've just got a light that we've put up so you guys can see a little bit better of what I'm doing. And I've just had the brilliant idea. The reason why Joey's skeleton is not atomically correct is because he's a dead horse skeleton. So he's obviously been in the wars, he's a bit broken, he's a bit all over the place, and that's why his bones aren't in the right place. Not because I am just a very bad artist and I'm looking at weird pictures on Google trying to figure out how this all works, because I'm not a vet. I feel like this is going to look like the photos of what you order versus what you get, or Instagram versus reality, and mine will definitely be the what you get, thank you Joey, or the reality, because it could look better, but you know what, we're going with it, we're having fun. And this will probably, it's quite sad, I was thinking about this now, this is probably the only chance I can do this on Joey, because next year he might be white. You never know. I don't know how quickly he's going to white out and how long he's going to stay this colour, which is sad because he's so much easier to clean, this colour. I don't want him going white. I was just thinking, because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far, how fun would it be if I just gave him an extra rib? Because a little fun fact, Arabian horses or Arab horses, they have an extra rib, which is pretty cool. Okay, this is starting to not work anymore because he's a lot lighter where all his dapples are here, so it doesn't pop as much. So I don't know, maybe I'll do one more stripe. If not, I could get the black chalk and try and outline them so they pop a bit more, but I don't know how much that will work. Sorry, I have to keep going back to get water to wet this because it's not as damp here, so it's not working as well. You're so fluffy, you need clipping. There we go. Where are you going? Where are you going? This is paintbrush. Yes, very fun, paintbrush. Would you like to, oh no, don't eat the paintbrush. Would you like to go back to your hay? Come on, come back to your hay. Oh, are you full? Is that the problem? Are you full? Now you're bored. And now you're like, what's Mama doing? No, no, Joey. All right, guys, I think this is going to be Joey's finished look. I'm actually super happy with it, especially as how badly it started off with the like little chalk pens. But now it does actually look pretty good, especially with the resources that we had. We don't have anything professional, because I know at a lot of equine universities or colleges, it's so cool. I've seen these really awesome photos where they do all the bones or the muscles correctly with paint and things, and it looks so incredible. We've gone for an amateur sort of style, but I think Joey has been such a good boy. He's only 6, I've only had him for around 6 months, half a year, and he's stood perfectly still for me to do all of this. He's been such a good boy because he hasn't been living the YouTube life for long, you know. He didn't choose the YouTube life chose him, but he's definitely living up to Mickey and Casper when it comes to being a YouTube horse, because obviously Casper's a bit older. He was very, very good at having his mane done, and he's actually been such a good boy as well. He's stood nice and still. He has been a little bit interested in what I've been getting up to, having a little sniff in my hands and things. But anyway, now it's time to get some super cool photos and videos of him looking like a skeleton horse. Good man. Alright guys, I've had a little bit of change of scenery because I've just finished off washing off Joey, washing off Casper, and I got a bit wet and cold in the process, so I was like, nope, not going to film the outro now, I'm going to go and warm up. So I've warmed up, all the horses are in their stables, happy with hay, tucked up for bed. So anyway, you might be wondering, if I haven't said this already in the video, why I was dressing my horses up for Halloween. Number one, it's just super fun, and it's one of those things that I always wanted to do as a kid, and now I finally got time to actually do to it. But also I have a super cool Halloween video coming out tomorrow. Now, if you're not into spooky or scary stuff, then it's probably not going to be a video for you. But I thought at the end of today's video, I'd leave a little trailer so you can sort of dip your toe in, see what it's like. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're new or have not done so already, please like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. And enjoy the trailer.